Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I was a bit delayed. With what was going on. So I don't know who's popping in or who's popped in and realized that I didn't start or what's going on yet. So let's just throw in an incense stick. Whew. I was certainly behind the scenes. No idea who's going to pop in. Just throwing it. Incense. I got a new phone, so I was just sorting all that out. Suddenly realized the time. It doesn't look like anyone popped in and said hello or anything like that, so no idea. What's going on? So yeah, I'm a little bit behind with everything. Turn the volume up. Right. So anyway, for those, I'm just going to do a quick while we wait to see if anyone comes in. I got Beetlejuice coming in. It's a beautiful Insight Edition deck, beautiful box. The guidebook is a fold out, which to me is a bit annoying because they can break quite easily. So I might get an exercise book and write this up so we don't have to keep flicking through opening that all up. Comes in a beautiful two-piece box, of course. Now, I have shuffled these, but I'm just going to go through some of the cards that you can have a little bit of a look. If you want to see the actual unboxing of it, I have put it on my channel. But you can just have a look at the cards while we wait and see if anyone comes in. I know my timing's a bit late. I was going to come in earlier, but my brother was coming, so I didn't bother. He was bringing me my new phone. So, well, same number, just new phone. Hi, Eagle. How are you? Okay, so if you check on Ko-Fi, it will tell you how you can get a reading with this deck. If you are one of my Ko-Fi family or you donate, if you donate for a reading, you can definitely get one of this one. I haven't actually dived into it yet, but you'll get this one, and I thought with the Beloved Oracle, if so. So yeah, this is the new deck. I'm just flicking through this very, very quickly. Just about done. Yes, Eagle, you can get a reading here with the general for tomorrow. I'm going to use the Black Cat's Tarot, I think, as I've sort of had that for a few days. So this just came in last night. Hi, how are you? Now, don't forget, guys, for your free readings, it's 2 cards. Now, if you ask a yes and no question, it is going to be angel answers. So just think about your question and what you're asking, and does it empower you on your journey? Just wanted to very quickly show the Beetlejuice tarot that came in last night. So I haven't really had a dive into it yet. I was going to have a look at it earlier, but my brother arrived to drop off a phone, and suddenly I realized the time. And I thought, oh, shoot, I'm supposed to be online. So, yeah, that's still to dive into yet. So that is for any donation readings or any Ko-Fi family readings. I'm going to use that deck for. Right, and in the meantime, we've got Eagle with a general. So I'm going to use Black Cat's Tarot. Okay, what's a general for you for tomorrow, Eagle? Let's have a look. Whoa, okay. As soon as I typed that over, I got Judgment. Okay, Judgment is all about a sense of resurrecting something. It's about bringing something into fruition, maybe a sense of awakening, a definitely feels like there is a sense of resurrecting something for tomorrow. So something is going to be resurrected. Something's going to come back into fruition of some sort. It all depends on what you choose to focus on with the 5 of Cups or 5 of Chalices. It's all about that sense of focus. What's important to you emotionally? What are you dwelling on? So it's quite important for you to focus on what you want to achieve. And that's sort of going to be resurrected tomorrow. It's very much about just allowing yourself to bring what you want back into focus, back into resurrection, back into coming again. So tomorrow is going to be really important depending on what you focus on to what comes into fruition. So that's going to be quite important for you to be very aware of what you're thinking about. What are you bringing into manifestation, if you like? What are you, what's that? What's your energy within what's coming into you? So it's going to be really important for you, Eagle, tomorrow to be very aware of what your emotional needs are, what you're bringing into fruition is going to be really important tomorrow. So focus is really important. Okay, so we've got here next, Sister Girl. Okay, what is Trevor feeling towards you? Okay, so what's important for Sister Girl to know about Trevor? Sorry, that was me being clumsy. Just pop this back in. Everybody's on the list. I'll let you know when I'm finishing up. But everyone that's come in will be on the list. So just think very carefully about your question. Remember, if it's a yes and no question, it's going to be angel answers. You get 2 free cards. If you want more than the 2 free cards, you can donate using the pinned links or the links down below if you want a little bit more information. Okay, if you want a second question or you want more information, please donate because it's 1 question per person. Okay, what is Trevor feeling towards you? What's going on here? Okay, so what's going on here, Sister Girl? What's going on? Oh, okay, so that's definitely okay. Okay, feels like he's thinking about direction. He's feeling about success. We've got the Chariot here, and the Chariot is all about triumphs, that moment of success. So he's feeling like he's wondering what the success will be, what direction. It's kind of interesting. Another major arcana. So he's quite majorly thinking. And here we have 13. So he's looking for transformation, looking for changes. Okay, so we've got this feeling that Trevor is feeling towards you, the sense of triumphs, a moment of directions. What directions are you actually moving into, and what changes or transformations are needed in this situation, or what's going to happen? What changes and things are going to happen to bring the success that he wants, the benefit, the sense of triumphs. So that's what I'm sort of getting here, is a sense of moving in the right direction. So he's feeling towards you. Are you moving in the right direction? Is that sense of transformation and changes? Is he expecting changes from you as well? Is he expecting the sense of success or victory in regards to, or triumph in regards to you, that it's some sort of success or some sort of victory within the relationship? And is there what changes need to be made within the relationship? So there's quite a lot going on there. It feels like it's quite an impact on him. He's feeling like whatever's going on with the relationship is going to be quite a big impact if he can make the changes that need to happen, the transformations. So I don't know whether he's willing to make the transformations in regards to the relationship, but he definitely is thinking about those relationships the changes within the relationship, the transformations that's needed to have that sense of success or victory, that triumph in the relationship. There's quite a lot going on there. Okay, so let's have a look who's next. Okay, you've asked a yes and no question. Don't forget, if you ask a yes and no question, it is going to be angel answers. And does this empower you? You're talking about the relationship. Does it empower you? If you're talking about somebody else, third party, you know, how does it affect you in the ways? I'm a little bit cautious about doing readings about other people that aren't here to, you know, unless it's going to affect you in some way. So you're asking, will Robert H. be fired? And I feel like there's more to the story. So let's have a look. It says, it's kind of interesting. You know, why don't stop came up. So I'm getting that sense of no. Will Robert H. be fired? I'm getting that sense of not stopping, of not, I don't know, it depends on what's going on. It feels like there's a lot of influences. I think there's a lot of subject. So it's sort of like saying, no, not at the moment. It seems to be subject to other people's influences. Okay, it depends on opportunities that are going on. Feels like there's a lot of stuff still yet to be decided, is what I'm sort of getting here. Is there still some stuff to be decided in this whole situation? It's not a yes or a no just yet. I feel it could go either way, depending on the opportunities that arise. I think there's still some stuff to sort out, or some stuff to be discussed before a yes and no can be answered on this one. Okay, I feel like there's some other stuff going on behind the scenes that we don't know. With the King of Coins, or King of Pentacles, there is that sense of, I think it needs to have a practical approach to the situation, a logical approach to the situation. I think there's more stuff still going on, which is why they're saying don't stop. In other words, there's no definite answer to that yes and no. It could go either way. So no, we don't know as yet. There's still some other influences to be taken into account there. Okay. Okay, is Kay as hurt as you are? Was speaking, or is it? Yeah, okay. Is Kay as hurt as hot and spicy? Okay, is Kay as hurt as hot and spicy? No. Okay, he's not as hurt. He's not as hurt. Okay, can you tell us a little bit more information here? Tell us a little bit more information. Okay, we've got Page. There is that feeling of being out of sorts with the Page of Cups. There is that feeling of being a little bit out of sorts. So it's not that feels like he's not as hurt, but he's definitely feeling out of sorts. So he's not feeling himself. Maybe feeling a little aloof. I want to get a sense of aloofness, maybe a little bit dreamy. Feels like he's not quite with it, with the whole situation, but not hurt. Not as hurt as you are, is what it's saying. He's not as hurt as you are, but he's definitely aloof, or something's not quite, definitely feeling out of sorts, or he's not feeling as like he would be in alignment with what's going on. So he doesn't react the same way as you do. Put it that way. Doesn't feel like he's reacting the same way as you would in regards to that. I don't know about the reconciliation. I'm not going to answer that. That's a second question. If you want more information, it is a donation. I'm just doing one question per person to make it fair, unless you want to donate. So all I'm getting here is that he's a little bit out of sorts, not as hurt as you are. There's definitely something else going on to the thing. Okay, next on the list. I'm just trying to do one reading per person. It just makes it fair. If you do want more, then the donation is available as well. Okay, but I just want to make sure that I just do one reading per person just to make it fair for now. Okay, will you be able to fix your husband's car in the next few months? Okay, will you be able to fix your husband's car in the next few months? It's not drivable. Oh, kind of interesting because it says that there's something better coming up. So it feels like there's something else coming up for the situation, something better in regards to your husband's car. It's not a definite yes, but it's definitely telling me that there's something else coming into play. Okay, something else coming into play. Can you tell us a little bit more about what's coming into play in regards to husband's car? Oh, there it is. Okay, I just got that there's a moment that feels like there's some changes coming for you in regard to the vehicle, in regards to vehicles. Yeah, it feels like there's some changes coming into play here in regards to the vehicle. So it does feel like there's some changes coming up. There are some changes, and it could be to do with another car, yes. I just felt like there was something better coming in than keep trying to fix your husband's car. It feels like your husband's car is just, it just doesn't seem worth it to keep on fixing it because there's going to be more and more problems. Like you're going to fix one problem and then there's going to be another. So I feel like there's something better coming into play here. There's going to be some changes coming in regards to a vehicle. So something else could be coming in that could be a little bit better in regards. Yeah, too old of the car. Okay, cool. Contact. Right. This is just going to be a very quick live. I'm not going to be on for very long. So if you want more than just, if you want a little bit more information in regards to your reading, you can donate using the pinned links or the links down below. Oh, okay. Okay. What does Conrad think of you right now? What does Conrad think of? Whoa. What have we got? 7 of Swords. Okay, 7 of Swords is normally like about a thief, like you've stolen something. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean a physical something. It could be a sense of, maybe you've stolen their heart or stolen something, because we get the Tower card, which means their world is being shaken up. Okay, so it feels like you've stolen something from them. It could be stolen the heart sort of energy, because you feel like you've shaken up their world. Feels like their world's been turned upside down. Things are not quite what they expect them to. So it feels like you've stolen something from them. in some way. And now remember, it could be very symbolic. It doesn't necessarily mean that you've literally stolen something physical from them or anything like that. But, you know, it could be symbolic. They feel like you've taken something from them. You've maybe turned their world upside down. Feels like things are a bit overwhelming and a bit crazy for them right now. So kind of an interesting concept there when you're thinking that it could be quite symbolic, not necessarily literal. So, yeah, so something's been taken. Seven of Swords is all about stealing, thief. You know, you're a thief in somewhere, in some way. But it, like I said, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a physical, you haven't physically stolen from them. But maybe you've stolen their heart or stolen some, you know, their, you know, life feels very chaotic for them right now, overwhelmed. Feel like their world's being shaken up on some level. So, yeah. Oh, something's just tipped over in the wind. I don't know what that is. God, I hope that's not serious. Just give me a minute, guys. I'll be straight back. Oh, umbrella. Right, I am back. Sorry, guys. The umbrella fell down. I just don't want it to blow everywhere. That was a bit of a nightmare. Right, who have I missed? Morning. Right. I'm back. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, did that one. Right, morning. Let's have a look. What have I got for you? What does Ruth think of you? Okay, so what's going on with Ruth? What's going on with Ruth? What's happening here? What does Ruth think of morning? Okay. What does Ruth think? Let's have a look. Okay, we've got Three of Swords. Now, Three of Swords is all about heartbreak, sorrow. And it's kind of interesting because one card flew and one card I picked out. And we've got Two of Swords as well. So we've got that heartbreak and being at a bit of a crossroads. So I feel like they're dealing with some heartbreak at the moment, and that's why they're feeling like they're at a bit of a crossroads. Not necessarily that they're heartbroken with you, but they have been dealing with some heartbreak, and so they do find themselves at a bit of a crossroads in regards to the direction that they actually want to go into with you in some way. So there's definitely some sort of heartbreak or sorrow in some way. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean in a romantic way. Maybe they were hurt in some way. Maybe they were hurt or wounded in some way. Their perception is that they were hurt or wounded, and so now they're really at a crossroads into which direction they're actually going to go in regards to maybe connecting with you on some way. Trying to find some sort of balance mentally could be quite difficult for them at this time as well. Okay, so they are at a bit of a crossroads, I think. They're just feeling like they're not quite sure in which direction because of some past wounds or past hurts is what I'm getting here, past hurts. Okay, so yeah, it definitely feels like something is going on there indeed. Okay. So that's really it. I don't know if anybody else is popping in for a reading. I was just sort of popping in very quickly just to sort of get back into it. I was going to do a live earlier today, but my brother turned up to drop off a phone for me, and that took a little bit of time to sort out, of course. So yeah, you're welcome. Morning, you're welcome. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else is here. Oh, Lisa, yeah, thank you. Just liked the video, and I know it takes a minute for you guys to come back to be able to type in your question. So this Lisa, so yeah, musical lover, yeah, just type in your questions. Now, when you ask a yes or no question, it is angel answers. Okay, and then we say, so yes and no will be angel answers, and then I'll use a tarot card one tarot card. You get 2 cards for your readings. If you want more than the 2 cards, you can donate from as little as $1. Gets you an oracle card as well with your reading, so it gives you a little bit more information, a little bit more. So yeah, you can use the pinned link or the links down below in regards to your donation. If you want a second question or you want a little bit more information about your question, that can be the way to go, and it can support the channel so I can do more of these lives, of course. So will I try to reconcile with you in the future? Okay, will I try to reconcile with you in the future? Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Okay. Could be something better waiting for you. I'm going to use the Paulina Tarot in this one. Okay, so what's going on? You get 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is about a sense of, we're talking about, will he reconcile? Feels like it'll be short term. There'll be disappointment or dissatisfaction. It feels like there's going to be something better waiting for you in the future. Feels like there's something better waiting for you because of the dissatisfaction that will come from reconciliation. Feels like it's going to be short term here. Okay, so it feels like there's something better waiting for you on some level. Okay, so next we have Musical Bear. Will you get a job this week? Let's have a look. Will you get a job this week? Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm just going to do this, shuffle the cards out, and this one here keeps speaking to me. don't give up. It's telling me not to give up, you know, don't give up, don't stop, don't give up looking for a job. Feels like there's some work that you need to do in regards to getting a job. There's definitely, oops, here it is. We've got the Lovers, which tells me that there's choices to make in regards to the passion that you have within your jobs, the job situation. So there are some choices yet to make in regards to the job. So don't give up with it. There are going to be some choices that you're going to make, and it's all about whether you have that passion for the job that you applying for, which will make a big difference. So it's all about having that commitment to doing what you need to do to achieve that job, having that sense of connection with that passion is going to be really important. So don't stop, don't give up. There will be some choices that you might need to make in regards to getting the job here. Okay, next. Hi, Caitlin. I just had a bit of an impulse. I was going to come on earlier, but my brother arrived, Caitlin. So he got me my phone from his daughter-in-law. So it was quite cool. Right. What are Patrick's intentions towards you? Okay. What are Patrick's intentions towards you? Don't forget, guys, if you want a little bit more information with your reading, you can donate using the pinned link or the links down below as well. So what are Patrick's intentions towards you? What are Patrick's intentions towards you? Hi, Nicole. Oh, what are Patrick's intentions towards you? Kind of interesting. I've got Temperance, which tells me there's a sense, there is some emotional connection. There is that sense of trying to find a sense of equilibrium, a sense of, I want to say balance within it, moderation, trying to feel like there is some sort of calm or serenity, feeling like they're trying to find a sense of calmness and serenity within that connection towards you. Keep getting the words in limbo, feeling like they're waiting for something to happen. They're trying to stay calm, trying to stay serene in the way that they are, but they're trying to not allow, I just feel like they're in this waiting around for something, like they're waiting for something to happen. They're waiting to be shown something, to look at things from a different perspective, look at all their options that are available to them. I feel like they're just waiting. So I don't feel like there's any action going on here. I feel like there's a lot of waiting going on. They are trying to stay calm, not get too nervous. I think they might be feeling a bit nervous about the situation. So they are trying to stay calm, staying serene. And there's a lot of waiting around, waiting for something. So I just don't feel like there's any action. I think they're going to be waiting. I think there's something that waits. Waits. Right. Next is Melissa. Then I've got Caitlin and Nicole and Blissful Breeze and Jessica. Right. Melissa. General reading, career reading for the rest of the week. General career reading. Okay, can you tell us about Melissa's? Oh, sheepers, that jumped. Oops, and so did that one. Okay, Melissa, what do we get? 2 of Wands. Again, we get that sense of the world's your oyster. Anything's absolutely possible there. You are at a bit of a trying to find a balance within the energy in regard to your career. There are some choices that do need to be made. Now we get quarrels and disagreements. 5 of Swords tells us there's going to be some quarrels and some disagreements, and that's why I feel like there's going to be some choices in regards to your energy. I feel like there's some choices in regards to your energy here, and how you deal with it. So there are going to be some, I do feel like maybe with your career, there could be some quarrels or some disagreements, some fights, feeling like it's in a no-win situation here. So there is going to be some decisions or some choices that do need to be made on some level to find a sense of balance within the energy of the career, of your career. So yeah, just be aware that there could be some challenges. Definitely feel like there could be some challenges on some level for you in regards to your career, and how you react is going to make a huge difference to moving forward. Right, Caitlin, then Nicole, right? Caitlin. Now, Caitlin, I got my Beetlejuice tarot in. So you and Nicole get to use this. Oh, okay. So what's going on with this channel? Let's sort of dive a little deeper into this. Okay, let's just take a minute, take a breath. Whoa. As soon as I said that. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Beetlejuice. What do we got? Okay, Queen of Swords tells you to speak your own truth in this situation. Trust your intuition. I think you need to trust in yourself. Where you dealt with, that was kind of interesting, even though 2 cards flew out from different positions in the deck. We get a King of Swords. So there's a lot of thinking to do as well. There's analyzing the situation. Trust your intuition. Analyzing the situation. I think it's about finding that solution to what's going on. Here we've got 10 of Pentacles with wealth and abundance. So it feels like there could be a wealth and abundance to the situation if you choose to go ahead. Then we've got 9 of Pentacles, which again is that sense. That's kind of interesting because they were in separate parts of the deck. Okay, so it could be involved with someone else too. There could be sort of a conflict of interest with someone as well, but I am getting that sense of wealth and abundance, and we've got the sense of a gain with the 9 of Pentacles. Choose completely different. So it's just basically one step at a time. So speak your own truth, trust your intuition. Could be that there is a conflict of interest with someone else. Okay, but it's all about that wealth and abundance that you feel within yourself. That wealth and abundance situation. I think you just got to trust your intuition, trust in what you're feeling. Yep, that's the Beetlejuice deck, Sid. And so you've got that sense of a gain. But 9 of Pentacles can also be that sense of self-pampering, taking care of yourself on some level. I think it was very beneficial to you So I think you just got to trust your intuition. I think you just got to speak your truth, trust your intuition. Just to analyze how you feel, but I do feel like there was that conflict coming up here. So basically, I think there's just some things that you need to think about before you make your final decision, but it is a wealth. It is good for you, like it is that sort of benefit to you, and it is a gain for you to be on that channel. So I don't know whether you just don't let this other person influence you, because it is a gain. It is a benefit to you. Okay. Nicole, where are you? I saw your question here. You're welcome. Whew. Right. Who is the male presence you felt last night? Okay, who's the male present that was felt strongly last night? Okay, Knight of Pentacles. You got someone who's very down to earth energy, quite down to earth, moves quite slow, not always in a hurry, but there is that sense of could also be quite materialistic. So we're getting the Knight of, it was quite interesting because we get a Page of Swords energy as well. It was kind of interesting. So we get Knight of that was interesting, and with a wealth of abundance. So someone inherited energy, ancestral energy. So you've got someone who is always looking for the truth, but very down to earth, slow movement. Okay, so you've got someone who's very so yeah, I do get that sort of I want to say very earthy energy. Someone who's quite looking for the truth. Yeah, a guide, ancestral energy. Could be. Yeah, ancestral energy. I definitely get, like, with the inheritance card, it's sort of like an ancestral energy. Okay. Oops. This falls next. Sorry, I've jumped the gun here. Sort of. Okay, I think that will be everybody for the readings. I think that will be everybody. So I'll start to wrap up. So the free list is closed from now. So everybody that's in the list is there. Right, let me put this one away again until Sid's reading. Oops. So I am wrapping up. That when I say that, that means everybody that's on the list is on the list. You're not going to miss out. Right, how will things go between you and Alexio? Right, how will things go between Blissful and Alexio? Okay. Okay, we get Six of Swords, which tells us there's going to be a shift. There's a movement going forward into the unknown. It feels very unknown about what's going on. We've got Knight of Wands, so it tells us that it's intense, that it's swift, that things move quite quickly, but you're moving into the unknown. It really depends a lot about how you react and the decisions and choices that you make within the situation. Feels like there's going to be a lot of influences around you, so it depends on how you react. So there is going to be a movement forward, but it feels very unknown energy, and things are quite intense. There is an intensity to it, as the Knight is about passion, creative, desirable energy. But things will happen quite quick with it. But it's very much about it feels like it's very unknown energy between how things will go, because I think there's a lot of influences to how you choose to react in the situation, but things are going to go quite quickly with it. It's going to move. It's going to be very intense energy. Okay, next on the list. Is there something that you should be aware of going around you? Is this, whoa. Is there something you should be aware of? A minute. I've got to go for a dive. That's the pen I've been looking for. You're welcome. Is there something that you should be aware of what's going around you? And the cards are, okay, we've got some heartbreak with life's ups and downs, but overall good fortune. So there's definitely some heartbreak or some sorrow, some stuff that's going on around you of some sort, but it does say that everything's going to be a-okay. So there could be some challenges coming up mentally about the situation with whatever's going on around you. And so just know that everything's going to be a-okay. There are life's ups and downs. There are going to be some challenges, but overall the good fortune tells us that everything's going to be a-okay. It sort of overrides that heartbreak. So yeah, I do think there is that sense of there are going to be some challenges, but it's going to be a-okay. Yeah. Okay, then we've got macaroni. Hey, Egyptian famous, how are you? What does... If I have enough time, I'll slip in and do your reading, Egyptian famous, with the new Beetlejuice Tarot. What does David Ryan think of you? What does David Ryan think of macaroni? Let's have a look. What's going on with... Yep. Oh, this one here is stepping out. And this one here. Okay. Okay, Nine of Cups with wish fulfilled. And there's a lot of passion, looking for adventure. So it feels like there's going to be like a wish fulfilled. David Ryan thinks it's a wish fulfilled, and that life's going to be full of adventures with you. I do feel like it's going to be a new venture. It's new possibilities, new opportunities. There's a lot of passion, creativity, energy about it. Yeah, it definitely feels like there is that sense of wish fulfilled with the situation. So yeah, it could be a wish fulfilled. Does feel like it's going to be full of adventures, full of possibilities. There. Okay, next on the list. Okay, what's coming towards Great Creator? Priya, right, Priya, what's coming towards you in your life? Don't forget, guys, if you want more than just the 2 cards, if you want to support the channel, don't forget anything from $1 helps support the channel and gives you a oracle card as well. Of course, the more cards you, the more you donate, the more cards you get, of course, but basically it does support the channel when you support. Okay, what's coming towards you in your life? Right. Whoa. That sort of jumped out. The Empress. Okay, it tells us that they're bountiful, abundance, prosperity, abundance is coming your way. Abundance. Kind of interesting because I got the words about cutting yourself free. It's like you have to give yourself permission to receive the abundance. I got the words cut yourself free. I don't know why I did that, but I just got cut yourself free. It's like you need to give yourself permission to have that abundance, that creative energy coming in your life. Really important to sort of take care of your own needs, allowing yourself to look at things from different perspectives, look at all the options that are available to you. Be aware of what you're sacrificing within yourself as well. But I do get that sense of cutting yourself free from what's holding you stuck, allowing you to give yourself permission to receive the abundance, that creative energy, that birth of something new. Okay, so that's going to be really important for you right now, is just to be able to give yourself permission that it's okay to be abundant. Okay, next. Sid. Okay, Beetlejuice. Okay, Sid's also family. And because Sid is family, I don't want to drop everything. My God, the wind's come up crazy. Should have heard the crash bang before it was the umbrella. I had to go and pick it up off the ground and put it down. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Okay, what do your guides want you to know? Okay, what do your guides? What does Sid's guides need her to know right now? Okay. I feel like there's a bit of a, I know cards feel like they're going to be in order. Okay. You don't want me to say it, do you, Caitlin? I should never say it 3 times. Whoa. Okay. What flew out? Player. Someone's being a bit of a player in your life. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What have we got? No, definitely not. Yeah, much warmer here, but very windy. Right, let's have a look. What have I got? 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like it's about being, I get a sense of being creative, a sense of making something, finishing something, which is kind of important here. Interesting. Four of Pentacles in regards to what are you holding on to as well. So I get that sense of needing to expand your horizons, being able to finish something. It feels like you're very stuck. And so you're being reminded that it's time to get creative. It's time to make something. And that sort of stuck energy is what I get there. Okay, the next two was 5 and 6 of Pentacles as well. That was kind of interesting. Different parts of the pack, and they still sort of come out. Okay, and so we're getting that sense of overcoming that sense of poor little old me, allowing you to create a sense of harmony, give and take, receive. So I think there's a lot of give and take in the relationship. Oh, you can do the Reiki again tonight. Cool. That will help heaps. But I do feel like there's a little bit of a giving to yourself is going to be really important here. Giving to yourself, I get with these here. I get the sense of sort of taking yourself and allowing yourself to be guided by spirit. I know that you work with the highest energies when you're working with your guides. I think you need to allow yourself to just sit with that energy and let yourself be guided by your guides. Kind of interesting because we get the moon. I know you're walking into the unknown. I think there's a very much about facing the unknown, moving into new cycles, being able to be reflective is quite important here. Yeah. Yeah. And sort of, I just got the words provide for yourself. When was the last time you actually provided for yourself, took care of yourself? I just got the words provide for yourself for some reason. I just got the word of just like allowing yourself to be reflective, providing for yourself is kind of important here. Now we got the words player. So I want to dive into what does that actually mean? So is it a reminder to have a bit of fun? When was the last time you did something for you? Yeah, you always take care. No, you got to take care of you first, then take care of the others. Right, player. What do we got here? What have we got here? If you can't spot the soccer at the table, it's you. Oh my God. And they would know because nobody on either side of it. Okay, it means like what I'm getting with that there is that everybody comes to you. And it's learning to say no is not easy for you. You know, it's having boundaries. I definitely get that feeling of just being very careful about needing to say no. It's like you always sort of say yes. And so you've got to go first. You've got to go, okay, what do I need to do to take care of me first before I take care of anyone else, before I say yes? Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries is what I'm sort of getting with this card here. Is your spirit guides are saying, hey, look, you need boundaries. You need to know when to say no, and it's okay to say no. Don't get played by, manipulated by others, by their constant, oh, will you do this for me? Will you do that for me? You know, it's time for you to go, no, I need to have X amount of time to myself. Yeah. I understand you, Sid. I was a lot like that. It's taken me a long time for me to be able to say, it's taken me a long time for me to go, wait a minute, I'm not going to say yes to you right now. I need to take care of my needs. And when I'm complete, then I'll take care of what you need done. It can be really tough, Sid, sometimes having those boundaries where we go, no, I'm not going to take care of the other. I'm going to take care of my own needs first, and then I'll go on and do what other people need. And that's why you won't see me online every day, in regards to the lives and the, I'm taking care of my own needs first, and then I can take care of you guys. So yeah, super important here. Doesn't mean we value the other person any less. It actually means that we value them more, because we're going to give them much better of ourselves once we're not so tired. Kind of really important there. Okay, next on the list. Okay, did Egyptian famous throw in a question? I don't know if Egyptian famous threw in another message. No. Okay, free list is complete. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Let me just put these cards away. I'm going to finish up because I am, like I said, taking care of self. Don't forget you can donate if you want a reading. I'm just sort of finishing up this one. The last one is, no, I'm closing up anyone that's come in after that free list was done. I'm finishing up. I need to make sure I take care of myself, so there's only a limit I can do. I've been on for over an hour, so that's me done. Right. This is the last reading. Okay. It's the last reading. What's your financial outlook for the near future? Roberto, let's have a look. What's your financial outlook? What's the financial outlook? Oh, financial outlook. Okay, kind of interesting. Which flew out. The card actually flew out. So you've got Page of Swords. So I feel like there's a lot of thinking to be done about the situation. There is that sense of, I feel like you need to look at the facts in regards to your finances right now. I feel like there's some stuff that you need to look at in regards to your finances. You need to look at the truth or the facts of the situation. Look at your incomings and outgoings, because I think it all depends on your actions. Okay, with the Nine of Cups, I get a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes within regards to your wishes, or your dreams, and your thoughts in regards to your finances. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. But to get what you want to do, I think there's some things that you need to think about in regards to your finances. You need to look at the facts of your ingoings and outgoings, your income and outcome. I think you need to budgeting is what I'm getting here with this one here. I think you need to really look at the facts in regards to your income and outcome, in regards to your financial outlook, and it depends on what actions you take in regards to what's going on behind the scenes in regards to your finances. I think there's some, to get that wish fulfilled in regards to your finances, I think there's some stuff that you need to do first. I think there's some action that you need to actually take. So it all depends on what action you choose to take in regards to your finances. So that's kind of really important there, Roberto. So it really does depend on the facts of the situation in regards to your finances, your income and outgoings, what action you choose to take to get that wish fulfilled. So it depends on your wishes and what actions you choose to take. So yeah, that's it for you. Okay, Egyptian famous, last one. So Egyptian famous, did you have a question before I finish up? Okay, cool. Okay, so question. Oh, as soon as I said that, this came out, flew out. What do we got? 3 of Pentacles. Okay, skills and abilities. You've got the skills, you've got the abilities to make what you want come into fruition. Feel like you've got the skills, you've got the abilities. You've got the strength and the courage, the endurance and the stamina. So I feel like they're just saying to you, hey, look, you know, you've got the skills, you've got the abilities, you've got that strength, you've got the endurance, the stamina to do whatever you want to do. So your forever person wants to tell you, hey, the chair, even though it's scary, yeah. So yeah, I do feel like you've got the strength and the endurance. I just feel like they just want to say to you, yeah, you've got the skills, you've got the abilities to manifest, create anything that you actually want to do. You've got that strength, you've got that courage to achieve your results that you want. So yeah, I just feel like there is a lot going on there for you. Oops, one more card. Page of Wands. It's all about the enthusiasm, the drive, the passion, the creative energy. It feels like you've really got that. It feels like you've got the drive, you've got the motivation. They're saying to you, you know, you've got the ability, you've got the drive, you've got the motivation to achieve whatever you want. So it feels like they see your potential. They see what you're capable of. They know that you are capable of anything. So yeah. Right. Welcome, Paula. Oh yeah, I'm Paula. Right. So that's it from me. Okay. Thanks for being with us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right. That's me done.